Hallo guys, the Critical German here and welcome to a new wunderbares video. I saw Suzume in the local theater, so let's talk about Makoto Shinkai's new anime. I will explain you why I think it's just an okay movie, and for that reason I need to spoil some things. So, you have been warned. Suzume is about a 17-year-old girl called Suzume. One day at her way to school, she meets a mysterious stranger called Sota. Sota is looking for some ancient ruins in town. Suzume gives him some directions and went to school. Later on, she became curious and went to the ruins herself. There she finds a mysterious door leading to another world. She opens it, thinks it's creepy and leaves for school again. Unfortunately, she opened the door for a monster, and when she looked through the window, she saw a giant worm, but nobody else can see it. So she heads off to the ruins again, where Sota tries to close the door. Suzume helps him, and after they succeed, Sota explains her that the creature was a giant worm, and hadn't they closed the door, an earthquake would have shattered through the country. There are more doors though, and together they do a road trip through Japan to close all doors, so Kingdom Hearts is saved. That's the plot, and before you ask, no, it's not a bad movie. I enjoyed watching it, and it's exactly what you expected. A Makoto Shinkai movie which hits the same beats as always. Loved ones that are separated by unconventional stuff. But it's more of an adventure story than the last two movies with more action in it. I liked it for the ride it presents us, but I think I will never rewatch it again. I also liked some of the side characters they introduced. This guy hands down stole the show, and it's a shame he's just in the last act of the movie. However, the main characters were kinda bland, but more on that later. It's a problem when the side characters are better than the people you're supposed to root for. Did I cry at the end? Yes. Does that make the movie automatically a 10 out of 10? Nein. Shinkai just knows how to create heartbreaking scenarios that make you sad, but that doesn't override the flaws that came beforehand. So, let's talk about flaws, shall we? The biggest problem lies in its bland characters. Tell me one thing about Suzume. One thing about her life that isn't she is brave or she lost her mother. What are her defining traits? What does she like? What does she do in her free time? No answers? They do nothing to give her some sort of characteristics. She is just there for the ride and to do stuff. The thing is, they could have fixed this with a better pacing at the beginning. The movie doesn't have a slow start that introduces us properly to the main character. The first 5 minutes or so are paced so fast that it's kinda bothering. Suzume goes here, Suzume goes there, action time, time for the road trip because why not? And apparently Suzume has no friends whatsoever. She never mentions anyone. What does her life even look like outside the adventure stuff? Suzume almost doesn't feel like a real human being, and just insert main protagonist brave girl here with sad backstory. They should have taken the time to give us more insights. Sota is not better though. We get to know a bit more of his life and his friends. But what does he like? What are his defining traits? He wants to become a teacher and has a double life as this magician dude. They give us a bit more about him, but come on, the same problems are also there. Then we have the already mentioned side character, Sota's best friend. He, for some reason, has more personality than both of them together and is more likable. That's a huge problem. For example, he is a kind-hearted optimist that wants to become a teacher. He also has little quirks such as singing along to classic Japanese songs that he loves in his car. He has the habit of smoking. He has a cabrio but doesn't fix the broken stuff. He cares deeply for his friend but hides it by saying he owes me money. Jesus, this character is 100 times more interesting than the mates. This should not be the case. Also, Suzume is like, yeah, I know you for what? A week? And this whole week you were a chair? But anyway, you are the love of my life and I would die for you, even becoming a magical bullshit item in your place. What the hell? I have an easy fix for this. Make them childhood friends that deeply care for each other. Or at least establish more why they have feelings for each other. This doesn't work when your dialogues are just about Sota being a chair and haha, funny. Yeah, he becomes a chair for the entire movie. So they don't even have deep and meaningful conversations. At least they're not enough to justify eternal love, in my opinion. Okay, and one last criticism. I found the cat weird. She is like a total asshole in the whole movie and even saying things like, haha, everybody's gonna die. And at the end, it's revealed she just wanted Suzume to find the doors to save the people. Why though? Why acting like an ass the whole movie then? Why didn't the cat help her more and tell her exactly where to go instead of playing hide and seek and act like a dick? Therefore, the plot twist of the cat being a good guy all along doesn't work because there is no real setup for this. It feels like the writer decided in one moment, well, cat good now. So yeah, I'm recommending the movie to you besides its flaws. It's an okay adventure movie you will have fun when watching, but only once. Don't think about it too much though. But well, they could have done a better job with the main characters and then the movie would have been better than just okay. You know who's also better than okay? Me, the critical German. So I would appreciate it if you give the video a like, a comment and subscribe to the channel. That was my opinion. See you in the next video. Macht's gut, bis dann. Ciao.